Good morning, cyber traders, and happy Tuesday, everybody. Hopefully everybody is doing great this morning. A lot of good things that are moving in the market, a lot of green going on, a few reds here with Bitcoin and stuff like that. It was very good, interesting Monday we had. I know you basically had Traders Talk with Josh yesterday, had a lot of good questions. If you missed the recording, just go back to our website or go to our YouTube channel and watch it. But we're getting a nice little run in Jobby. I'm a little nervous right now. I just want to let you know a couple of things. I don't like stocks that go up too fast. Okay. This is the problem that some people get a little nervous when it comes to trading, that I wish it would slow down right here, because let me just show you something that's going on right here. If I go back in history, okay, and you look and see this stock, look at this thing, what a rocket ship it just went up. It gets me very, very nervous to see something like that. So I would be, I own a lot of shares of it. So I'm just getting a little nervous on, I would like it to see, 40 by next year. I want to see 40 by next week, because if it goes to 40, it's going to go back to like 20, 30. So just remember, this is one of the things that you learn as a day trader. You got to be really, really careful with some of these stocks. So there's a lot of them that we traded. They just got way, way too fast, and you want to keep an eye on it. Another one that obviously making a big run too is Palantir. We've been a really big fan of Palantir. I sold a lot of it. I still have some left. I wish I still had it, but you know what? What's happening is, and this is what you learn as a day trade to a swing trade. It's like you got to pick your battles. You're talking a very expensive stock now. It's not when we were trading it when it was $60, right? You know what I mean? Like $50. Now it's $170. It's like RTX. I own RTX. To have 1,000 shares of RTX, it's $150,000, $160,000. To have 1,000 shares of Jobby is only $21,000. You could buy almost 7-8 times more of this versus the other. So percentage wise, you got to look at it, but these are things you got to learn in class. So anyway, a lot of big stocks that are moving. I want to talk a little bit about them. But let's go through the watch list that we had yesterday, because yesterday we had a pretty good day on some stocks. There were a lot of them out there that did move pretty well, shockingly. All right. So we had American Eagle is just kicking ass. Okay. So AEO, I'm going to actually do a video on this. So you obviously knows the whole thing, with Sweeney, with the commercial. It's just bad publicity is good publicity. I'm really interested to see what's going to happen with earnings announcements on this company, because the big thing about AEO is, American Outfitters. I was hearing that, they sold out of all the jeans. This is what you want to hear, They sold out of the jeans. People are now are taking it personal, and they're going to support it. And American Eagle is doubling down on, on all the scrutiny that they're getting. And it's really working out pretty well for the stock. I mean, the funny thing is this: when I hear these people talking on TV about it, like, oh my God, it's up like 20%. I'm like, what a joke. I'm like, we deal with stuff like this all the time, with what's up and down. But it's got good story. It's pretty cool. And this is what, regardless if you're a fan of Urban Alpha, or, American Eagle, or, Sweeney with the commercial, whatever. Is she conservative now? That she's a Republican. Now Trump stepped in and said something, and people are saying, she's too pretty. I mean, it's a great lesson to learn that no matter what side you pick, this is what makes you money, right? And I mean, it's crazy. I hear as a trader, we hear the craziest things, like that would make the market move. If it was COVID, if it was like national disasters, we know a war, we kind of like expect, but like genes, you know what I mean? Like COVID, whoever thought that we were going to have the a catastrophe like the Black Death that hit us, the flu, that killed all these people these days, that we had all these people with COVID, so here you are. There's always something comes up. GameStop, you know what I mean? Is another one. It's definitely a lesson learned that no matter what how can I say it? You know, any of these types of catastrophes or opportunities, you just got to jump on it. It's a funny thing. Another crazy thing too. And not to get off a rant about it, baseball cards, they died, they came back. I mean, now you can get, like, I always thought like old baseball cards were worth a lot of money. There are baseball cards that are only a year old that are worth like 40, 50, $60,000. You know what I mean? And, they found how to make that niche grow. It's the same thing that we learn on stocks. Okay. So anyway, I'm going to still be a fan. I think I'm going to do a video on it today, American Eagle, but let's keep an eye on it. Anyway, it was a great runner up. It was fun. You guys did well on it. A couple other ones I want to talk about. BTAI was even a little bit better. I mean, look at BTAI. It was on the watch list. We saw it yesterday. It ran from $1.60 to $2.60. That was another good one. APLD, another one. Oops, spelled it wrong. There it goes. APLD. That was another really good one. Big run up early in the morning, $12 to $13.80. What a great runner up. Did a little bit of a shake just around 10:30, but that was a good move for us yesterday. That one, COMS. These are all the things that some of you guys missed. Just going on the watch list. This one, obviously with earnings, you can see how the stock just gapped up pretty big right here, and then it just kind of died. But that one was okay. Jobby was obviously, we'll talk about that in a second. MP, another one that made a big move yesterday. A little bit more on the expensive side. This stock's been really strong. I mean, $30 stock at 65. See, this is what we're looking for, okay? And this is what swing traders look for. And this is what you learn when we teach in class. You see how MP, how it traded, how it consolidated, 60, 65, 60, 65, 60. This is called a triple top, okay? Now, if you look at Jobby did the same thing. You see how it did it right here? It's consolidation. See how it never went down? This is what I was trying to tell you. This is how we turn these day trades into the swing trades. Everyone here, when I was talking about this back on the 23rd to 24th, I'm saying, you know what? This thing, after we made this big run up right here, and it ran from 10 to 18, it never backed off. And I'm like, something's up with it. And these are the things that we're going to look for. And as you being part of Cybertrade University, we will find swing trades like this all the time. And that's when that steps in. So as we see that stuff come to fruition, we're going to share it with you. And those are those swing trades that we're looking for. Okay. Same thing with Palantir. Palantir, big run up. PLTR, they just blew through earnings, busted through earnings like crazy. Same thing, consolidated, pop, consolidate, pop, consolidate, pop. So anyway, big run up on that one. I would keep an eye on also Archer, because I think Palantir owns a little bit of Archer. So I would keep an eye on that. So I'm going to put Jobby and Archer on this stock. Archer had a lot of support yesterday. There was a great opportunity to get it really cheap at $9.75. You could see where it ran. Basically, what a nice little push on that one. We've been big fans of Archer. It's funny. I was talking to one of my son's friends. He's a big fan on all of these drone stocks. And he's like, damn, I got the wrong one. He goes, because Archer's got the best story. Jobby really didn't have the biggest story, Anything that has to do with military is obviously big. That's what Archer has. But I know they have a lot to do with they're well connected with Palantir. So anyway, that one's going on the watch list. Now, a couple of stocks also that did make the list too here. Let's go through the big percentage gainers. Now, this stock, SMXT, there's been a lot of buying going on right here. You can see it right there. A lot of buying right here. A lot of trends, $1.40, $1.60 right there. So stock's pushing up pretty nicely. So we're going to be trading that stock going into the morning. This stock had good earnings yesterday. Spread's a little dangerous, up 55%. Kind of flat line right now. I'll put this on the B list. AIP. STAA, I think is a buyout right there. This stock is moving up beautiful right now. I don't know what's up with this one right here. This one just showed up. This is why we start at 9 a.m. Let me go check out the orders right here. All right, here are orders. Big order here at 60, big resistance level at $1.10. If we break that, then it looks like maybe $1.50. So a nice little push on that one right there. $1.10. It's almost got there. Nice little move. STTX is another one that I saw too. I'm not too crazy about the orders though. STTK. I mean, it's up about 45 million shares at 33%. This one, I don't like the chart. LIDR, we did well with this stock the other day. You remember $1 to $6. She's moving again this morning. LIDR, absolutely. Very nice tradable stock. Gotta go check out the orders and see what we got going on out there. And not the greatest. Got big orders here. I mean, this is way out of the money, $5, but looks like people are pushing it down a little bit. It's up a lot, but good volatility. We're going to keep an eye on that. All right. Anything else? Pretty decent. I don't really like the spreads on those. These are all the Palantir ETFs. PLTG, PLTU. I mean, there's just tons of them everywhere. All right, losers. Who got crushed today? Anybody? Any dead cat bounces? Him starting to come down a little bit, looks like. I saw that this morning. I guess earnings came out yesterday on HIMS. So that thing took a big dive right there. Could be a good short. HIMS been a good day trade. This stock obviously came earnings, not that good. New York Stock Exchange. Pfizer. Wow, that's interesting. Haven't seen that. We haven't played that stock in a long time. Looks like they had a pretty decent earnings announcement this morning. AMCR, nope. Nope. This stock, you remember we trade this stock too, $1 to $5. Looks like she's up a little bit, but don't like the pre-market. DOCN, don't really like the pre-market. This stock is getting crushed. There's HIMS right there. There's the loser right there on HIMS. Making a little bit of comeback though, HIMS. But we're going to put that on the watch list. All right. I think we're pretty much done there. What's this one? RXRX, AIP. These are all we already know about. All right, we got a good list going on right here. All right, so watch Soons. You guys, Lynn and Randy, let me go check that out. Soons, SOUN. Yeah, nice little push right there. Yeah, good call. Just started to make a little bit of a move right now. Absolutely. Volume's starting to pick up. All right, traders, let's get ready. I got a good, decent watch list right here. Obviously, you know, there's a lot of them, but not only about maybe 4 or 5 of them going to make big moves. We'll scratch them out as the market opens up. And, you know, we will add on to that as the day goes on, especially at 9:30. So for everyone here who's watching on social media, if you want to come join our trading room, just take your phone, scan the QR code. Here you go. And you can come and join us. Our trading floor, we're here commentating all day. Liz, I see you, one of the trial members. Good morning to you, Liz. Hopefully you're enjoying your time here on the trading floor. Remember, we got a lot of great members that joined us today, this week. Just sit back, watch, and cyber traders, you know what to do. You see something, you say something. All right, let's get ready for the market open up in 15 minutes. Me and Josh and Rich will be right back, so don't go anywhere, all right? See you in a little bit.